Okay, I do want to walk you guys through a little visualization here so that you can really like kind of connect a little bit more with this new version of yourself. So let's all take a second. Let's connect with our breath. We'll take in some deep breaths. Close your eyes, come into the present moment. Feel your shoulders relax. Continue to take some deep breaths. Let's take your tongue and rest it in your mouth. Let's unclench your jaw. Let's roll your shoulders, sitting up straight. I want you to imagine that you have a bright light cord that is connecting from the skies above into the center of the top of your head. And watch that cord just start to strengthen, build up, widen, taking those deep breaths and feeling that energy flowing through your body, starting at your décolletage, your neck area, your shoulders, going down through your triceps to your forearms, all the way out to your fingertips, then coming back into your heart space. Taking a big breath here within that heart space and then letting it drop down into your stomach, into your pelvic area, and then down each of your thighs to your kneecaps. That energy is flowing through you right now, down through your calves, your ankles, and down to the tips of your toes, really feeling yourself grounding in this space right now. Now, I want you to really start to envision this version of yourself who has it all. She is your highest self. I want you to allow her to walk towards you, seeing her in an outfit that makes her feel confident and powerful, looking at all the fine details of her shoes, the pants she's wearing, the shorts, the skirt, any accessories, a top, a dress, the jewelry you see on her fingers, all the way to the details of her nails. Now, looking at the way that like her hair is styled, her makeup is done. See if you can really envision and sense the scent that she'd be wearing. What does she smell like? Is her skin supple and soft? Is it smooth? Is it clear? Is it radiant? I want you to imagine this version of her walking through a door while you're sitting at a cafe. You see her walk through that door. She smiles at you and she comes to sit down with you to join you with a cup of tea, a cup of matcha, a cup of coffee. You look her in her eyes and you can just tell that she has done the fucking work. She is so happy right now. You can see like just that little twinkle in her eyes, and it makes you so excited. Now, what does she start to talk like when she opens her mouth? What do her words sound like? How is her voice? How well can she communicate with you? What did her morning look like? Asking her just about how she took care of herself that day. Give her that space to catch up with you. What are the kind of friends that she has? Do they care for her in a specific way? How do they share that they care for her? Now, I want you to think about what are you doing right now that allows you to feel like her? What does your daily routine really look like? And how can you possibly upgrade to get to the position that she is currently in? How does she handle her emotions here? How does she show her emotions? How does she communicate with others? How does she treat the barista? How does she tip the people around her? What kind of bag does she carry? Now, I want you to grab her hands while you guys are sitting down at this beautiful cafe. Grab her hands and look into her eyes and ask your highest self, what can I do right now to become closer to you? And if you have a hard time thinking of this, allow yourself to just sink into this even deeper, taking some really big, deep breaths here and repeating that question to yourself. What can I do to become closer to you, to become closer to this highest version of myself? What can I start to incorporate in my daily routine to connect more with this version of myself? What do I need to hold myself accountable to become the brightest version of me? Now, I want you to ask her, what do I need to let go of here? What has a hold on me that I need to release? And take note of that. Now, whatever she tells you, I want you to sit there, write it on a piece of paper, not physically, but in this vision. Write it down on a piece of paper and put it in your pocket so you know that you can come back to it later. You can reflect on it later. She tells you this with love and with care to let you know that there's a part of you that's holding on to something that's weighing you down. Maybe it's someone in your life. Maybe it's a past experience. Maybe it's a job that you could care less about. But recognize whatever it is and let her know that you understand. You are willing to do whatever it takes to step into this version of yourself. And thank her for being there. Thank her for being the most radiant version of herself. Thank her for spending time with you for just this like brief amount of minutes in your day. Tell her thank you. Give her a hug and let her know that you are stepping into her in this moment right now. Now, taking a few more deep breaths, really feeling the air going through your nostrils down into your stomach, filling up your chest, holding it for a second at the top, allowing yourself to really grow that light that's connecting you and the universe above, God above. Now, watch that light, that cord there start to thin out a little bit. feeling the tingles in your fingers, wiggling your toes, taking another deep breath, coming back into the present moment. And you guys can open your eyes whenever you are ready.